What's up, everybody? Welcome to Bios3 Raw TV. Cold, fucking rainy, shitty day. It's gonna snow here in fucking Maryland. Just got back from Mexico the other day where it's nice and fucking warm. At this shit. Sinuses are all fucked up from coming from the hot weather to the cold. It's a fucking mess. Taking this chance to, this opportunity while I'm heading to the gym to talk about drop sets and these, like, train harder, out-train this person, out-train that person. Excuse me. It seems to be like a trend lately that everybody out there trains harder than everyone else. And I saw Frank McGrath post this on his Instagram. What's up, Frank? And, you know, he's flat out talking about how all these people are talking about how they're trying to out-train everyone. I'm going to fucking, no one's going to train harder than me and this and the other thing. And really, who are you trying to convince? I mean, you got people that obviously train hard, but they're not talking about training hard. This just comes down to the talkers and the doers again. And you got the people who obviously talk a lot of shit, look terrible, you know, like they use all kinds of filters and stuff for their pictures. They present this image or this version of themselves that is not really reality or you know, really who they are or what they're about. Reality, I guess. And this happened like you know, a couple of years ago. Quick story time. Kevin Levrone, my buddy, was under contract with Muscular Development, and there was another IFBB pro under contract with Muscular Development. And this individual, they wanted him to train him on video so they could put it on MD. And this individual was excited. He was like, oh, I'm going to train Kevin Levrone. This is going to be awesome. So Kevin's, all right, let's do legs. So Kevin was going to train him, but the guy's a trainer. So the guy's telling him, oh, I squat 600 pounds for 12 reps, blah, blah, blah. Kevin's like, okay. The guy was big. I mean, he was fucking thick. He was big. He was a good IFBB pro. So they go in the gym. And Kevin says, let's take that. What do you warm up with? And the guy's like, I just warm up with 135, then I do 225, then 315, 405. You know, run the gambit like the usual pyramiding up. So Kevin's like, all right, so we warm up with 135 for, like, you know, 15 reps. He goes, all right, now we're going to do 225 for 25 reps. And this guy was like, oh, okay, because the weight was pretty light. Well, he did get to 25 reps, but he barely got to 25 reps. I mean, barely. And there was a lot of stopping and breathing and taking, you know, in between, you know, reps, taking breaths and stuff. And when he got to, he said, that's only one set. And this guy's ready to fucking pass out. I said, all right, we're going to do 3 sets of squats with 225 for 20 reps. We're going to do constant tension. We're not going to stop in between. This individual, after the second set, threw up and was laying on the floor like he was going to fucking die. By the time he got the third set, that was it. Like, his legs were fucking completely done. And there's a guy who trains hard. But, you know, and he wasn't claiming that he trained harder than anybody else, but as hard as you think you fucking train, I guarantee you someone can put you through a fucking workout, and it wasn't drop sets and supersets and this, that, and it was straight fucking reps under constant tension for a high amount of reps. And this pro bodybuilder who had been a pro for a little while, was a pretty good pro, couldn't fucking handle it. And this is shit that Kevin and those guys used to do fucking routinely. Him, Dorian, Paul Dillette was always known for being kind of a lazy trainer. Flex Wheeler, well, he was known for being a lazy trainer, but Sean Ray, Lee Labrada, these guys used to do that shit daily and never fucking talk about how hard they trained. What happened was everybody else talked about how hard they trained. When people saw Dorian train, they were like, holy fuck, look at that, he trains hard. When they saw Kevin train, they were like, holy fuck, he trains hard. You know, and like, I think there's this stigma that if you do drop sets and stuff, you're training harder than the other guy. Well, that's not necessarily true. And just because you do more in the gym, excuse me, or you try to outdo somebody volume-wise, or you're fucking trying to train harder than them, all this bullshit, doesn't mean you're going to get better results than them, or beat them, or be any better than them. Let's look at Tom Platz. Tom Platz was fucking known. He didn't tell anybody he trained hard. This motherfucker went beyond failure on almost everything he did. It was fucking to a whole nother level of human fucking consciousness that he would train. Did he ever beat Arnold? Did he ever beat Franco? Arnold didn't fucking train like that. Arnold did straight sets. He very rarely ever did drop sets or anything like that. Not anywhere near what Tom did. Tom was out there fucking killing that shit every fucking day. He never got better than Arnold. And some people would say, well, you know, he had more muscle mass. Tom was a lot shorter. Pound for pound, Arnold was bigger. He had better physique. I mean, he was Mr. Olympian. Fucking, he didn't beat him. So Arnold would go in there and do his straight sets. And if you watched Arnold train compared to Tom Platz, you would say Arnold's not as training as hard. And we get this shit all the time nowadays with, you know, Phil Heath. People say, oh, Phil's not training hard. Phil's training optimal. He's training just hard enough, and what he's doing is working. So why would he fucking do all these drop sets and all this other shit? You really think it would make him any better? He's already the best in the world. Why the fuck would you do that? It doesn't make any sense. I mean, that's like a progression. Like, if you get to the point where your body's not responding to your training anymore, you need to figure out how to get your body to stimulate it to it. If you're doing all these drop sets and shit already and you're fucking not looking like you're going to be a pro, what the fuck do you think it's going to take for you to have a pro physique? You're going to have to fucking increase and expand and fucking get better at some of these things. You're probably not recovering enough. That's my opinion. But so you understand that it's not about fucking, the more you say you train harder than everyone else, the more full of shit you are. And, you know, people know. I know fucking, people know when they see all this shit, when you're talking shit. When you're fucking good at something, you tell people. When you're fucking great at something, they tell you. And I don't remember who said that quote, but it's true. When you are fucking great at something, people will come out of the woodwork to tell you how great you are at it. biostraining@gmail.com. Leave comments down below, but don't fight. www.biostraining.com is a blog, and it's to stop fucking talking and just train bicep, and we're out.